Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Sunshine Study, where we love golden yellow, hope, help, and sunflowers. Sunflowers because they're tall, they're golden, they seek the light, and when the storms come, they hold one another together. So, today, the unexpected benefits of solitude. It's a big one, isn't it? Solitude, stillness, and silence. These are the secret weapons for your soul. And I've learnt that very much the hard way, but I'm going to share 3 things with you today that will help you cope with solitude. So, first of all, I am an award-winning life coach and I have counselling qualifications, and I offer clients one-to-one sessions, and we help them deal with their pasts, manage the current situation in their lives, and go forward with joy and hope and achieve their dreams, however big or small they are. I've had lots of books written, we've had people speak in public, I've had people pay off a lot of credit card debt, I've had people get on flights and go on holidays when they've had great phobia of flying, all manner of things, deal with difficult people, get their child into the school they want to go into. It's a very varied life about what people need with coaching, but it's really wonderful. And people mend themselves. I just help and encourage at their side. So, solitude. Are you still? Are you solid? Are you at peace? Many of us don't like solitude because we confuse it with loneliness. So when I say there are benefits to solitude, it is not being lonely. So let's define our terms first of all. But let's think about what solitude gives us. It gives us a breathing space, a punctuation mark in our lives, a white space in our diaries, so that we can just refill. We must factor in rest and recovery in busy lives. Some of us have had rest enforced upon us with immense amounts of illness, and that's not pleasant. Solitude then is horrid. It's really awful being ill through the night, in the dark and trying to be quiet and not disturb people. I have been ill a lot through the night. But, the solitude of choice is a entirely different thing. So let's define our terms wisely. We can be alone but not lonely. We can choose some solitude if we have busy lives. So think about that. Where are you most at peace with yourself? It's a powerful question. Because the thing about solitude is we will have a relationship with only ourselves and hopefully our God for the rest of our lives. That's the only thing that's given. We are with ourselves all the time, and we have to be at peace with that. So think good thoughts, do good things, look after yourself. Are you at peace with solitude? I think it's a necessary thing, but don't confuse it with loneliness. So, number 2, why solitude is helpful for a meaningful, joyous life. Because sometimes we just need a rest. Sometimes we need some quiet and some stillness. So I think of solitude in several ways, but solitude for me is quiet. I often go to Quaker meetings, and it's the silent, prayerful stillness that's very, very valuable. So silence and stillness and solitude. Now, here's the thing about silence is most of us are uncomfortable with it. Uncomfortable silences, that's a sentence in itself, isn't it? But what if we got comfortable with some silence so we could hear ourselves think? And then select the thoughts that are helpful. Do not believe every daft thing you think. Do not believe in ridiculous things. Think wisely. Is it reasonable? Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it wise? They are quality Lifejoy questions that make for quality lives. So accept that solitude is wise, but so is some silence. Endless chatter is not good. Now, that doesn't mean perfect meditation, you never think of anything and nothing ever happens. But what it does mean is just a little bit of a punctuation mark to let us gather ourselves. So even if that's 30 seconds or a minute or 5 minutes or an hour or a whole day retreat of silence, think about what you can do. Maybe you might want to go and dig the garden and be quiet, or do a repetitive task, or do housework, or just sit in peaceful prayer and meditate. But think about what it means for you. It means rest. And I have had a lot of clients who are neurodiverse, and they need the silence and they need the stillness and they need the solitude. But if they need it, so do we. Often people at the extremes of society with mental, physical and emotional challenges are the ones who teach us in the centre what we need so we don't get so stretched. So always look to listen and learn. So the three things: silence is good, solitude is good, and a bit of stillness. If you can engineer a bit of that into your day, you will have more peace. You may have heard the phrase, we're human beings, not doings. Can we just be? And that doesn't mean mindless scrolling or mindless telly or endless consumption. But what it means is we think about being still. We think about being silent. Not when it's enforced upon us, that we offer it first to our souls. And sometimes we then stay well for longer. I know if I don't have silence in the day, my brain will go mad. It will just go whir. And I will think too much and I will dwell too much. So it's a coping strategy for me and for many of my clients that it's wise to do so. The other part of stillness, silence, and solitude is that sometimes we need to be busy. Because if we're too still, we're too silent, and we're too alone, it is not good for us. So, like all things, it's about a balance. We love balance. And if I'm not careful, sometimes if I'm upset about something and I have a lot of silence and stillness and solitude, I regurgitate it over and over again and I replay it. And should I have said this? Should I have done that? Why did they do this? What did and it's just a dance. So it's not productive. But when I am as well as I can be, mentally and physically, I know that my spiritual and emotional life is enriched by some silence, some stillness, and some solitude, or some permutation of those three. Sometimes I can be silent but busy. I can be still but active. So think about what fits you. And I hope that helps. And I have known the most measured people in this world are the people often who are quiet for a long time, aren't the ones who chat all the time. They just listen, observe, and think carefully because there's space in their minds about what they contribute. And that's a superpower. So as a bit of a chatty girl, I shall go and have some silence, some stillness, and maybe a little bit of solitude. And it's lovely to do that after a shower at night, I find. Just a sleep routine is a lovely thing. Let me know your thoughts on silence, stillness, and solitude, and how they've helped you, and what tools you use to get yourself into a state of calm and renewal. Take care, my friends. God bless. Be safe. Go gently. I'm Dr. Rebecca, the Lifejoy coach and author, and it has been joyous to be with you.